Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to run the AWS Audit Playbook using an IAM user. There are other options to run this through an IAM role or some other ways, but I think the IAM user with an access key is the simplest way to get started. So I'll show that example, and then maybe in another video, I'll walk you through other ways to potentially run it. So you're going to go to the IAM user, and then I'm just going to type audit user as my username for the IAM user. And then I'm going to attach policies directly. So I'm going to attach the security audit. That's the main policy that we're going to use. And then you also need to create a custom policy. I already created it called list regions. It's the list regions policy. This JSON is really simple. It just allows you to list regions because that's not part of the security audit as of today. So you'll need that policy as well. And if you don't have this already, you need to create a policy with just this JSON here. So those are the two policies you'll need. So the security audit and the list regions. Then you'll need to create the user. Then I'm going to go to that user that we just created, and I'm going to create an access key. AWS is trying to help you find alternatives here, but because we're just running it locally and we aren't going to take the time to set up some of these other, a development environment with that application code, I'm just going to select other here and then go to next and then create the access key. And then a prerequisite here is that you need to have two things in your environment. So you need to have the AWS CLI installed. So you know that you have that installed by, if you type AWS help, that something pops up. If you get an error there, you'd need to install the CLI, and I'll link to a video of how to do that. The other thing that you need is you need to have Python installed, and you can check that if you type Python in your command line and it pops up with something, not an error, you know you're good to go. And then to exit, you just do exit and then open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and you're good to go there. So I'm going to type in AWS configure, and then it's going to ask me for the access key ID. So I'm going to copy that from here, and I'm going to paste that here. And then the secret access key, and you need to be very protective over this. But I'm going to get rid of this in a second here. So that'll be gone. You put your default region. If US East 1's okay, you can leave that as is. And then the default output is JSON. You put all of those in and you're good to go with your AWS. And then you can call the AWS STS get caller identity, I think is what it's the command. And then that's going to come back and say, hey, I'm audit user, and so that's the user we just created. So I can, continue there. And once I have that, I'm going to create a new folder. So I'm in my documents, and then I'm going to copy this script from the playbook. And this script is what allows us to gather all that evidence. So if you copy the script, and you can just go copy the raw file and then paste it into create a new file and create a new Python file. I'm just going to open this with Notepad and kind of show you what this looks like. So you could, if you were doing this fresh, you could just paste this and then do a file save as, and you'd save it as all files, and then something like what we saved here for that gather AWS. So I'm just going to close out of that for now. And then the last thing you need to do is you just type Python, and then you run the gather AWS evidence.py, run that command, and then what that's going to do is it's going to create the audit evidence folder, and it's going to start gathering the evidence that it's gotten from the script. So it's going to go in and it's going to get the IAM evidence that you requested. It's going to get the S3 evidence. So it's going to pull everything you need and put it into this audit evidence folder. So that is how you run it. One other thing that I'll just kind of quickly show here is that if there were things that you wanted to mark out of scope for the internal audit, you could, mark those as false here. So let's say, for example, you didn't want to do guard duty. If guard duty was out of scope for this audit, you could set this to false, and then you'd save it. And then if you reran it, it wouldn't gather the evidence for that specific control. So that, and then the other thing, you can put in a region. So if you were only having like 3 regions in scope, you could, specify that here. And I kind of have the example up here, but you could update those regions as well. Other than that, everything in this script is going to be, read only. It's going to collect evidence, but it's not going to make any changes to your AWS account. So yeah, that is how you run the script, and it should, when it's done, it will have a few warnings if it sees something that is potentially, not correct or looks wrong. It'll give you a warning as it's running the script. Definitely take a look at those if you find something. And other than that, it will, save all your evidence and hopefully save a lot of screenshots. So that's how you run the script with an IEM user and Python and Bado 3. So please, reach out to me directly on LinkedIn if you have any questions, or, add a comment below. I'd be happy to help. Thank you all for the time, and hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Thanks all. Happy auditing.